Love Story is inspired by the romance of John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. And their wedding made them famous around the world.
Getting ready to get in a lifted Jeep to drive to my wedding.
Oh, sorry we're late, everybody.
We really wanted the mid-season climax of the show to be the wedding. It's a celebration of the characters of John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette Kennedy.
We only have a few snapshots of the real wedding, so we had to imagine what's behind the camera that took that photo, what's on the other side of the house, how did the church look inside.
We give audiences a new perspective by allowing them into a much closer part of their life.
This was during a time in the 90s when weddings were being overproduced, and they decided to underproduce their wedding.
I think it should be someplace romantic and remote, rustic. It should feel like we're the only two people there.
They decided to have their wedding on a small island off the coast of Georgia, a small reception, an a cappella song by a gospel singer. It really was something different during this period.
The episode was very intimate. We're recreating what it felt like to be a guest there, but also what it feels like to be these characters standing at the altar.
How do you create a fully immersive scene that really can take the viewer all the way into the world?
We built our own version of this church. We had to excavate here and flatten out the ground.
The church didn't have electricity, so they gathered candles, they lit the space.
It made it even more beautiful and romantic.
Feels really special here tonight.
One of the reasons the wedding is so remembered is the dress.
Its simplicity is really, really beautiful, and I think it makes so much sense that Carolyn wore that dress. It shows off just her perfect elegance and beauty.
The whole world will be watching you. It's your choice what you want them to see.
It was a time where wedding dresses were thought to be grand, and she was one of the first women in history that changed that.
With such a high-profile wedding, people were really expecting something opposite from what she came out wearing.
The executive chairman of the Council of Fashion Designers of America said that the whole bridal industry changed at that moment. It really did shock the world.
I mean, Narcisa Rodriguez is an incredibly talented designer.
Oh, gorgeous.
Okay, zip me up.
There is no zipper.
I can't just step into it.
No.
We found some sketches that Narciso had done of the wedding dress.
Narcy, this is so good.
We went to the actual mill in Italy, and it's not cheap, but we got the same exact fabric that he used to create the original gown. Also, the gloves we got from a company called Lucrezia. They actually made the original gloves and the original veil, so they very kindly made them for our show too.
Styling the hair for the wedding, I was hitting the history books kind of hard. Every photograph I can find. I feel like Ryan is supplying everybody with a behind-the-scenes look at the day.
Wedding day.
I think having such a small ceremony, it was so important because it was really the last moment of control that they had over their lives before it became public.
I do.
I do.
Their wedding changed so much. We also wanted to show how it really brought these characters together and how it really was one of the most beautiful weekends of their lives. Getting ready to embark on the adventure that they hoped would be decades and decades of love and life.
Mr. and Mrs. John F. Kennedy Jr.